Diego Lopes defeated Brian Ortega in spectacular fashion last weekend at UFC 306 Noche, starting the fight off with an explosive 1-2 that almost sent Brian Ortega to the shadow realm, and looking back, I still don't know how he survived those shots. Wouldn't be a Brian Ortega fight without getting cracked in the opening moments, but his heart and his experience shone through as he continued to see the fight to the final bell, making it through a tough 3 rounds. Diego was clearly too much for him on the feet, but Ortega did have his moments where he managed to fire back and land some nice shots, but it wasn't enough to trouble Lopes on the night. Coming away from the event, it leaves some questions around what's next for both of these fighters and their futures within the featherweight division. Lopes moves to rank 3 and becomes an undeniable title contender with the last 3 wins coming against desiufc, Dan Ige and now Brian Ortega. He earned some recognition from Volkanovski, who gave his instant reactions on his YouTube channel where he stated that he would be willing to fight Lopes for an interim title if there couldn't be a quick turnaround for the winner of ilia versus Max Holloway, set to take place at UFC 308 on the 26th of October in Abu Dhabi.
I think Lopes, massive win, both top dudes, so I like them both, so whoever was going to win I was going to be happy for. So Lopes right up there now, I'm guessing he'll be ranked number 3. Obviously my next fight's for the title. Depending what happens, is there injuries in the Max and Ilia fight? You know, who knows what's going to happen. Could there be an interim with someone like Lopes? You never know. So we'll see what happens. But you know, I want to fight soon. Obviously my next fight is the title. But if they can't do that soon enough and, you know, say if Max wins, is he going to go lightweight, do the BMF? Is there going to be an interim fight? I don't know, haven't had them proper discussions. So I'll get back to the UFC and have a proper chat to them. All I know is that my next fight's for the title. So let's find out exactly what's happening there.
It would be a fantastic matchup if it took place, and I'm sure everybody would tune into this fight whether an interim belt was on the line or not. Volkanovski seems pretty certain that he's next in line before anyone else, but with that being said, in the post-fight press conference, Dana White was questioned about Lopes and whether he would be a backup fighter. Should Volkanovski be rightfully next, or should he and Lopes have a contender fight to settle any uncertainty going forward?
Every Diego Lopes fight, he goes and talks to you. What he has this time?
Usually he's really nice. Tonight he wasn't nice at all. He was screaming at me, "Give me my title shot! I get the title shot now!" Yeah, he was very angry tonight. It wasn't the usual happy-go-lucky, smiling Diego Lopes. He was fucking screaming at me.
Seems like you want to go to Abu Dhabi as a backup fighter. Is that a possibility, or?
We'd do anything with that guy. Even though he was screaming at me tonight, I really like him. So, yeah, he could be.
And if there can be a quick turnaround from the winner of Max versus topuria, who should Diego Lopes fight next? Maybe Arnold Allen, who's on his way back to being a title contender after his victory over Giga Chikadze. A rematch with Movsar Evloev, another contender who's undefeated, and they already have history from Diego's debut fight in the promotion, to add to the fire they've been going back and forth on Twitter since Saturday night. Or should Diego wait to see how things play out in the coming months between Volk and the winner of the upcoming title fight? As for Brian Ortega, where does he line up within the division now? Now sitting in the 5th spot and given time to heal, who could we see him face next? Would it be Calvin Kattar, who's currently on a 3-fight losing streak? Or Josh Emmett, who's coming off a win over Bryce Mitchell almost a year ago, and another fighter who's coming towards the end of his career? Make sure to drop a like on the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more content like this in the future.